Hey everyone, it's Tani Seren here with Peep Show Toys, and today we're going to talk about making long-term, achievable, realistic goals, whether it is in life, whether it is for yourself, whether it's with love. Making goals and keeping them can be very, very difficult. A lot of us are very guilty of setting very high goals for ourselves, petering out, and then feeling really, sad about that, or even quitting. It can discourage us over and over again, training our mind to accept that when we make this goal, we're probably going to fail anyway, and kind of putting that over, that blanket over everything, which can be incredibly, discouraging and really unhealthy. We put ourselves under a lot of stress. The world around us puts us under a lot of stress. So being able to make these obtainable goals and then reach them is very, very important. So I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks as to how you can make these obtainable goals and work towards them realistically so that you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve. So the first thing you're going to do is make that huge goal in your mind realistic and obtainable. Now, you might not run into something being like, I'm going to be the richest person in the world. But maybe the obtainable goal in that is to get the debt down on one credit card, or to save this amount of money in savings. And if that amount of money is $10 million because you're going to be super rich, maybe make that 1,000 to start off with. Giving yourself little steps is going to give you that obtainable little mini goals that really are realistic and that you can easily wrap your head around. Like for instance, if I wanted to clean my entire home and I told myself today I'm just going to pick up 10 items, that's incredibly obtainable. And then no matter what happens in my day, it's something that you can take time aside to do, and you are working towards that goal. So whatever your big, huge goal is in your mind, make it obtainable. Take it down a step into something that you can really wrap your head around and feel. Write it down on a piece of paper. Make it real. Say it out loud. That is your ultimate goal. The next thing you're going to do is break it into time goals. So this is a lot like what I was mentioning before, where cleaning an entire home can start with 5 items. Look at your big goal. Maybe it's to put some money into savings, into the savings, and then give yourself some time limit. Say in a month, I'm going to save $400 or $10 or $1, whatever that progression means to you. But when you break something down into steps, you're much more likely to tackle those steps and see something as doable instead of looking at this huge, top goal and going, I don't know how to even begin with that. By breaking it down into little timed steps, you're able to kind of understand more of what it will take to achieve that goal. And the more that you can wrap your head around that, the easier it's going to be for you to act on that goal. So perhaps give yourself a few week check-in on something. Or if your big goal is something like, you want to move, you're going to move at the end there, then maybe every day you do a little bit of research on homes in your area, or every so often you're putting a little bit aside for savings. Whatever you chop it down into is still going to be progression past just thinking it. All of us, we can think of the big goals that we want to make in life, in love, and for ourselves, but when we can see all the little steps that are going to go into that, you can easily look at that list and go, oh, that's a step I can do. Even if I'm not feeling good that day, even if I'm really down or sad, I can move towards this goal in a very little way and create some sort of progress so that I know that I'm working towards my big obtainable goals and dreams. So, chop it down into little steps so that you're able to look at the big picture of it. And then start acting on those steps. Even if it is 5 minutes a day, you're going to train your mind to create a kind of a habit out of the steps that need to be taken to achieve your goal. It's so important to go easy on ourselves. We're very hard on ourselves. The world is very hard on us. But when we know that we can just chip away at something and achieve the goal at the end of the day, the week, the month, the year, whatever the case, and be patient with ourselves, then we can really achieve these obtainable goals long term. I hope this has helped you with your goals, setting them and finding that realistic way to achieve everything that you want to achieve. Thank you all so much. Again, I'm Tani Seren here with Peep Show Toys, and I can't wait to chat more with you soon. Bye, everyone.